What's up, guys on YouTube? Welcome back to another video on Backwoods TN today.
We've got a problem, Houston. We got a hold of something we can't pull out.
What's up, guys on YouTube? Welcome back to another video on Backwoods TN today. Glad you guys could stop by and join. And before I get into the video, if it's your first time on the Backwoods TN channel, I'd love to have you guys a part of the family. Hit that subscribe button. We're ever so close to 7,000 subscribers. So if y'all want to be a part of that, think you might enjoy this channel, hit the subscribe button. We'd love to have y'all along. But today, guys, I got a little bit of good news for y'all. In the last video you guys seen, I was in pretty bad shape, and whenever I filmed that video you all saw, I was on the porch talking about having strep throat. I got worse after that. I ended up having to go to the hospital just because I couldn't get no relief. My back, my neck, I was nauseous, real sick at my stomach, and then also had a 102 fever off and on. So all that was going on, and Friday morning I woke up, I just couldn't take it anymore. Went to the emergency room, and they think, by the way, they tested me for strep throat again, and I don't have strep throat, which I didn't think I did because my throat wasn't sore whatsoever. So I guess that was a false diagnosis there by the first people we went and seen. So they're leaning towards thinking I have a tick disease. So we sent that blood off to Maine, so they should get the results back sometime this week. So hopefully I can let y'all know what's going on when those results come in. Yeah, they give me an IV with a bunch of medicine in it, give me a bunch of fluids. They've got me on antibiotics now. That's supposed to, be directed toward the tick disease, and I'm feeling some better. So I'm out here in the woods today. I only worked one day last week. I just couldn't, I couldn't even sit down or lay down hardly because I've never had back pain like that before. I've had some pretty bad back pain from things, different stuff, but I've never had that severe before. And a lot of people, y'all in the comments were commenting saying that sounds like tick disease. And, y'all have had a lot of back pain through that from the comments I've seen. So yeah, that's what they're leaning towards. So I have got some medicine and I'm headed in the right direction now, I think. Still don't feel very good. I'm sweating like crazy for no reason. So maybe I'm sweating it out, I don't know. Still, I just don't have my energy or my strength back yet. But I had to come back to work today. Hadn't worked hardly any last week, so I was needing to come work again today. But yeah, I want to take you guys along for today's video. I guess this will be a day of vlogging with a tick disease, allegedly. But y'all, I did just want to also mention that I can't really express enough what it means to have folks that watch my videos in that stay in my comment section, that whenever I want to ask for some prayers for something I'm going through or somebody in my family's going through, I can just go on YouTube, make a video about it, and there's people from all across America or all across the world that, I mean, just if I ask for help or I ask for prayers, you guys are, you know, seems like y'all are pretty, you know, pretty quick to pray for me. So that means more to me than a like or a subscribe or anything like that. So I just hope y'all understand the severity of how much that means to me that you guys do that. The other night, whenever I made that video and y'all were commenting, I'm praying from wherever, or sending prayers your way, that really did lift my spirits a lot. So I do thank y'all for that. But I won't talk and bore y'all anymore. I know a lot of people will probably comment and say, you've been talking for 3 minutes. We've not seen no action yet. Well, sometimes you gotta get some of the stuff out of the way before you can start doing the action. But we're back over here heading under the mountain. Dad and the boys done hay last week. They done some logging, but mostly hay. So I hated I missed the hay process. I really enjoy doing hay. But wouldn't you know it, it rained again. Y'all see the road under the mountain where I'm headed? It rained again this weekend. Not real bad, just enough to make it messy. So Connor will have fun coming up this hill with old Timberjack. So let's head over the mountain and see if we can see what these boys are into. All right, y'all, Dad's about to cut that little tree down there. We came down here earlier. You guys saw we were trying to pull that red oak out of here. The skidder started trying to creep over the edge of the hill there a little bit. It was so wet this morning. So it's about 1:30 now. We went and had lunch. We laid off some pallet wood and some logs we had from earlier today. And now we're back trying to do some skidding. So it's like a little hickory maybe, or a poplar, I can't tell. Poplar. So we got a poplar right there, we got a great big red oak right here, and then we got another red oak over there. So pretty good trees in here. We're going to try to get out, but Collins brought the skidder down. They fixed the road. We're going to try to do some pulling. All right, we got her hooked up. It takes an act of Congress to pull that rope off nowadays, but that poplar ought to come out pretty good. He's gonna go top it. Yeah, it's not pulling him over the hill hardly as bad now. This is probably by far the biggest tree left on this hillside we've been working for the last few weeks. Only bad thing is they've not been sound a lot. They've been holler. So go in the comments right now. Do y'all think that big tree Dad's a cutting right here is going to be holler or sound? We hope it's going to be sound because we could use the logs. But we'll find out shortly. I think it's pretty good, guys. I believe it was. Looks like he left a little bit holding on to making sure it pulled it over the hill. That's a pretty good tree there. I'll make a good log. So try to take a look down here. Pretty good. Would have been great if it was a white oak, but at least it was sound. Time wasn't as bad as the first time. The first time, it was all me, Dad, and Connor could do to get it to pull off. So I don't know why I wanted to free spoil. We fooled with it. It's I'll go to a new winch probably.
Pulling out of here driving.
What do you think about that winch?
Hard to pull off. Wore out.
Ain't got nothing good to say.
It's worked good for us, but getting a little age on it.
What have you been up to here lately? Anything exciting happened to you?
Baling hay.
Been baling hay? How'd you like doing hay this year for the first time?
Pretty fun besides the tractor tearing up.
Had to fix the clutch on it?
Yeah. I had to fix the tractor and that was about it. But we got, I think, about 30-something roll. About 35.
You was probably about 4 or 5 years old last time we done hay.
Probably.
Do you remember doing it before?
A little bit. Yeah.
Would you like doing hay better or logging better?
The way the hay went this time, I don't know. Logging ain't been going too good lately, and the hay didn't go too good, so I don't know.
Flip a quarter?
Yeah. I guess you do hay when it's dry, and we done hay last week and it was dry. Now we're trying to log this week and it's wet.
Yeah. Kind of needs to be dry for both of them, don't it?
Everybody needs rain. The farmers need rain and loggers. I mean, farmers don't need rain and loggers don't need rain. But here in about 4 or 5 months, the farmers will need rain and we won't.
Yeah. Logger never needs rain.
No.
Unless it gets a little bit dusty and you can't hardly run your equipment.
Yeah.
But we could definitely do without for a while.
At least 2 or 3 months.
Yeah.
if it rained once every 2 weeks. Once every 2 weeks, like Saturday or something. Friday evening.
Yeah. You think that timberjack will pull that red oak out all right?
They'll winch it out, but I don't know about pulling it.
Pretty big, wasn't it?
Yeah. They have a point cut it too, and I said, it might pull it all right.
Well, let's see what happens.
I said it'd be a lot easier to cut it up up here in the road.
Yeah.
Down yonder.
Well, we'll see if he was right, everybody. Well, strike one. That'll be the same thing right there, I'd say. Might mess around and do it. Oh no!
We've got a problem, Houston. We got a hold of something we can't pull out. So what we need to do is cut it in two, and we're down here without a measuring stick, so we ain't got no way to measure it. Landon's gonna make a 4-foot pole here, and he's using a $5 bill. We was always told to use a $1 bill, but I think a 5's the same size, so I think they're 6 inches. So it'll take, we need 4 feet, so how many of that be on them? 8. We need 8 of them. We don't need a 2-foot mark. Don't reckon. So either walking it out through there, we're gonna get to 4 feet, and then we'll make us 2 12s and cut this thing in 2 in the middle. That's one of the biggest temptations for skidders. Skidder drivers and everything, they want to pull everything they can get a hold of. But sometimes it's easier and better on the equipment just get you what you can handle and go, because it's steep down in here and slick, the roads are slick. We've done had to pull it off the side of the bank once he slid out of the road. So there's 4 feet.
Sure.
4 feet. We're gonna cut it off.
So bad, I think.
We'll cut it off at 4 feet and measure us 2 12s, and then I believe Connor can handle it. We just have to make an extra trip. I don't like to, but sometimes it's better. There's a fly. You got the wrong side of the knot, didn't you? It's all right though. I thought you was on the other side, but that you might be on that side. We're gonna double check it. This is a good log. We don't want to cut it too bad off.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I believe you're right. No, he's on the wrong side.
Yeah, so allow 2 or 3 inches. You're 5.
That's a good way to lose a $5 bill, wasn't it?
Yeah, that'd have been easy.
We peeled that off the stump. It was leaning heavy and big, so we left about 2 inches of holding on the front side to catch that weight leaning over this hillside. And that, when it rolled, it didn't just peel off the stump, it sort of splintered a little bit. A slab, when the mill takes that off, that'll all be on the slab anyway. So we ain't hurt nothing, but we didn't bust through a big red oak. That's a good thing.
Yeah.
That's the purpose for doing that. It catches all that weight out front, which there's probably other ways of doing it, but that's the easiest way I found. So we're gonna make it 2 12s.
just stay in the road now. Yeah. Could ever flip on over. All right, so after some work, we got the butt end of that first red oak out of here. We're gonna come back and get the second piece. There's a piece of poplar down there we're gonna try to get as well. And Dad's gonna go ahead and notch the next red oak we're gonna take down. So hopefully if we can get all these out by quitting time, should have a pretty close load of logs ready to go out. So that's what we're kind of shooting for today. It'd be the goal if we can get a load on today. But we got Bible school tonight, so we won't be able to stay hard this late. So it's gonna be kind of close, but if not, it'll be all right. We'll get it in the morning. Didn't go too smooth, did it? Didn't want to pull it in that hill, did it?
Digging into that dirt right there.
Yeah. Maybe it's gonna be better.
Even when it was cutting through, it still barely went through here.
Yeah. Right, old Con's coming back. We're gonna try to shoot off right through here and go out of that second red oak. And there went the chain. How many we like having a load?
Yeah, probably another jag. Not hardly, I guess. Well, probably. One of the big loads.
I asked Connor earlier, which one you like doing better, hay or log?
I like them both.
Which one you like today better?
Yeah, logging's better today. It's wet. But it ain't been too good for logging either, has it?
Didn't start too good.
Yeah, it got better, but the length wasn't working right either. Really.
Yeah.
I guess we're fighting the curse, ain't we?
I guess so. Fight a curse today, Con. You was fighting hard up there for a little while, wasn't you?
Fighting what?
You was fighting something up there, I heard you fighting.
The winch, I guess.
If it was easy, I guess everybody'd do it. You ever heard that saying?